Hi, Tutor Edne Suarez. This is my investigation about the effects of technological tools to increase vocabulary and improve the reading comprehension. And I am teaching in training, Jorge Rodriguez Silva, and I'm belonging to the group 9 of the research project course. So this is an introduction about my research. Reading is an active and cognitive process which allows the reader to comprehend texts, interpret, and make them in. Reading is a part of the four language skills, and it is fundamental at the time to acquire a new language as well. Therefore, at the time to comprehend texts, we must know a big number of words and their meaning in order to interpret the text and comprehend them. We can call this reading comprehension. Now, the technology has become fundamental in the learning teaching process of acquire a second language, since with it we can self-learning variety of media resources, games, online app, which give us the chance to increase our vocabulary and improve the reading comprehension. The aim of this study is to investigate the positive effects of the technological tools at the time to acquire a new language, specifically about increased vocabulary and improve the reading comprehension in two groups of English level 3, group A and B, each one uh, with 5 students who are part of the Universidad Nacional Abierta y a Distancia. The objectives of this research was the general objective propose and develop games that serve as tool in order to strengthen the increasing of vocabulary and improvement the reading comprehension of the group AB English 3 course Universidad Nacional Abierta de Distancia. The specific objectives were create first one create from our teaching position actions that allow the development of reading skills and increasing of the vocabulary individual and group, generating a positive impact in the construction of their own learning. The second one was design games materials that allowed an environment participative and productive that generate confidence in the students. And the last one, implement the didactic activities doing use of the ICT, which can significantly support the academic process. The contextualization was through the statement of a problem, the increase of vocabulary and improvement of reading comprehension using the technological tools in the virtual classroom of English 3 course groups AB of the Universidad Nacional Abierta de Distancia. The participants were the population of the study consists in English teachers in training of English 3 course groups AB of the Universidad Nacional Abierta de Distancia. The participant in the present investigation includes a total of 10 teachers in training of the Universidad from the Universidad Nacional Abierta de Distancia with a pre-intermediate level English 3 who are age range from 18 to 29 years. The participants were divided in two groups and they live in different places of Colombia. The type of investigation was a quantitative research aimed at finding the increase of vocabulary and improvement the reading comprehension using the technological tools in the virtual scenario. Data for the study were collected through the survey composed by 12 closed statements applied in the virtual scenario. The instruments and procedures were materials and improvements. To achieve to carry out the investigation was used the academic survey instrument. It consists in 12 statements elaborate, informed on, and sent by Microsoft, which asks to the teacher in training relate to the handling of the teacher in the virtual scenario and if the strategies proposed to increase the vocabulary and improvement the reading comprehension were correct and efficient at the time to apply the lessons. The following procedures to apply the investigation was a virtual scenario in which apply 15 lessons. It applied a didactic sequence in which that come and call like speak school was applied in 6 lessons with working time of 2 hours per week with several games and worksheets which had to solve by the group and some individually. The didactic sequence, like Speak School, was designed and supported in various apps specialized in the English teaching, such as EducaPlay, Live Worksheet, British English, British Council, and so on. The results and discussion about the investigation. At the time to comprehend the results and its analysis of data collected through quantitative represent in a survey instrument as a tool to get the objective planned at the beginning of the research. This survey it was in charge to give us the numbers, amounts, and percentages to identify and recognize if the teacher and his strategies and techniques gave to the students motivation, confidence, and so that the students can increase their vocabulary and improving the reading comprehension. The survey applied to the students and the numbers gave meaningful results and show us the didactic sequences and the lesson plans created by the teaching and training to apply in the virtual classroom reached the objective since in several statements proposed in the survey. The students surveyed felt very satisfied, so a high percentage out them were agree with the lessons applied of the virtual on the virtual scenario. The survey has various statements, but it's spine in order to follow sequence of sentences to establish a real environment of the students at the time to choose their options. The survey was posed systematically and organized, taking in mind the motivation and confidence of the students and the strategies and technical support through the information and communication technologies ICT. Therefore, at the time to evaluate the results following the body of the survey, we can deduce the students got new knowledge and the learning teaching process was active, participative, and efficient. Now, the information and communication technologies ICT played an important role in the virtual scenario, and their student sense represent in its various technological tools helped to the students develop an understanding cognitive and metacognitive through the strategies and techniques proposed by the teacher to increase vocabulary and improve the reading comprehension. The ICT represent a wonderful and remarkable experience not only to the students but the teacher as well so that technological apps support a meaningful learning. As a conclusion of the research, the information and communication technologies and everything of their tools allows us to develop innovative strategies and techniques through games, apps, and diverse materials. The strengthen the language skills in our case, the increase of skill, vocabulary, and the improvement of reading comprehension. One of the most issues as a teacher in the classroom is to keep the students motivated and they feel confident at the time to participate actively in the activities. And the ICT allow them to establish and generating their own strategies and techniques which they feel more comfortable. These are the reference of the research students. Thank you for attending my research oral defense.